back, baby. Hey, turn me up a bit. Turn me up some. Yeah. Ooh, hey, look, they're like ain't no way he back. I'm back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Tiger's teeth. Wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget counting sheep, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. If I say it, you best to believe it. Couldn't nobody beat this. Work putting food on the table, but I don't serve no customer pizza. Nerve hit us up for a feature. Yep, you know what it is. Pick up the pen and the pad, put tweet on the map for rap, and now we up in this. I'd rather be up on my than be. Had enough of all the time, now I see the bigger picture. I can't be bitter and bicker though. Got a plan way bigger than that, cause we never really was rich, bro. We had to spend every dollar we had. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. I ain't never going back. Do or die, no cap. I never slack. I be tired all the time. Bags under my eyes till I get the cash. Thought it wasn't all that. No, lad. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Tiger's teeth. Wanna ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that it wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget counting sheep, I wanna count this cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. Facts.
Alright, I'm done with you. Take what I want, not gonna stop for no one, not one. Get lost if you try and drag me down. Yeah, brother, look at me now. GM in the ECB now. We in B&E now. Looking for the come and see now. On the ball, looking for a rebound. I'm back with a little bit more than I had before. One spit on the mic and they ask for more. Me and JK lit, but we keep it raw. Like a baker. I was never one to listen to a hater, but you can bet when the pay come, I'ma split that with my day ones. No doubt, no fake ones. JK runner up till the day's done. You bet. I run with a team of vets. Cook the beat with a steam and veg. Gotta make sure the whole team fed. No sleep for the week, gotta rest. You know what they said?
They're like ain't no way he back. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Who that? Sharper than Tiger's teeth. When I ride these beats at a level they ain't never gonna match. Too quick, run it up like Dash. I'm on a mission, I gotta get that bag. And I know they said that I wouldn't be Jack. Guess again, you best pretend to play dead, cause I'm ready to attack. Cause I can't stand half these cats. Grind all week and I hardly sleep. Forget counting sheep, I wanna count these cash. Can't quit now, can't look back. Stay on a mission until I get that bag. Fast.
Yeah.
Take heed.
Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. He wanna me like Nike, let do it in the face of my sweet chin music. Only when I easily influence. Matter what's up with the if I see a Splinter and Turtle, they go to the sewers. I'm in the field on the first and the third, trying to score on the op like I play for the Brewers. Set me up on my mama, pat me the one with the behind me, watch how I maneuver. Fast and fear, Vin Diesel. Can't say Paul might offend people. Never ever been a line leader. 2014, I was seeing down. I ain't never ever been a timekeeper. Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some. Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who I learned from. Want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Head start fresh up out of the box. This not a rich wrist on the rocks. Pretty little look like Vivica Fox. If she ain't, she kicking the rocks. Just got the word you been missing. You ain't about for the block. That don't mean that you safe. I didn't say that I'm not. I just rather she put in. Most of my partners be cute. Where I'm from, but when rock this is. We be kissing the sun. Go back to investing in. Joda might grown. Straight free to Mac to the top of my lungs.
Free my with no Devin put them like the Phoenix Sun. Caught a op and I ain't have a Mario Chalmers. Ever since then had a been a look at who don't want respect, then you gotta earn some. Want to strike, then you gotta some.
Always get caught in the rain.
Now starting to understand what's going on. It was all in front of me. I just had to go get it. Love. Love. Said I'm a tonight. I'ma cause I might. Roll through the city. Bad little don't say. And I gotta save for route. I'm trying to make it out. Won't do the for clout. Come get with me. Come get with me. I'm from the floor, see. I'm with them. Come and talk to me. You could try to walk with me, but you can't step in my shoes. I'ma clear the room, I'ma go. Pain, I still. I got a whole lot to lose, but I got a whole lot of. Trolling, doing what I do. Breaking rules might make them don't be stupid. Play you up, and I'll show you what I'm in. You say it changed up. You was trying to get your name up. I was here chasing paper. Sorry, to see you later. Alexander McQueen. That's what I rock on my feet. But I could throw in that Dior. Give me more than he means. I could throw in that Supreme. But I'm way past that. Where your stash at? Ain't no rap cap in my last track. 30 pull up in your dreams. Kick a cash out, let me have that. 6 racks when it free. I'ma backtrack and why you have that, but I'ma still make a scene. Let me squeeze. Bad little Puerto Rican little. Turn up the heat degrees. I'm dusty, and I can surely get you. Don't play, talk to. And now you. I can see everything I need. It's all right in front of me. I just gotta grab and reach. Try to play with me. Michael Mary for the jeans. You know I keep a. I do this for all my on the road. Know they stay 10 toes, won't fold.
Last year I made 7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these raps, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Gave my little bro a quick 50 piece, he got the whole hit. And I've been stacking up all these assets, can be conducting any bad business. Like, whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big homie, hey, I can't ever slip homie. My mama might flip on me. Like, whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer, I rest my case. Like, hey, I'ma live life to the fullest with every single breath I take. Let me tell you something real quick. Hey, who you told every time that you touch my wrist, I'm the greatest. Can't play with this. My pull up in them Chevys and Beamers. We all young and rich, you can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior, but last year I made 7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YBN, I had no other choices, we ain't own it. And all that janky, I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'll be here forever, y'all can go and quit. We had bad, then a new Bentley, just re-up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis, only feel good with my crew with me. Like, whoa, they tried to question my character. Young Richard Black. We some real don't fit the criteria. Don't like your vibe, not allowed in my area. I entered this game and I came here to change it. Speak my beliefs, now they calling me dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake, kick it, your politicking. I ain't worried about it, I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made 7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was
Tons of time left.
All right, this is the last quarter.
Whoa!
Wow.
Wow. This dude is cooking with grease. Coach, we need you right now. We need some guidance.
Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do at this moment.
Oh, yes, it is. It's only 15. I'll come back for worse. It's only 15. I'll come back for worse.
Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, BA, it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. But the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Tiny in at the 5. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
That free throw's good from Anunoby.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Tiny. Just 4 to shoot. Pirtle grabs a miss. Van Vliet with it. Up top, Anunoby. Lets a floater go. Thybulle with the board. First quarter of play, a minute in. He gets it in there.
Taking it to the defense right there. Lillard can do it all.
Outside Anunoby. Barnes against Thybulle. Barnes passes to Anunoby. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's his first relentless interior effort from Jeremy Grant, not letting the defenders scare him off.
How about the last couple of years for Jeremy Grant?
BA, 6'8", playing the 3 or the 4. He's really found some comfort in scoring the basketball. Followed up his best season with another great offensive performance last year.
That one falls for Grant.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Now here's Van Vliet. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way. Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Anunoby. 15 in his last outing. Back to Van Vliet. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
It's all about change of speed for Fred on his drives. That's how he makes it past defenders.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's Thybulle, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Sharp. Jacks up a three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Van Vliet, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. A good look from Siakam. Offensive rebound. Poeltl nails the baby hook.
He's a consistent finisher close to the bucket. Poeltl's got great hands.
Pass to Sharp. Now here's Thybulle. Grant outside. Here's Tiny. Poeltl grabs a miss.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Siakam with it. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Tiny.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Counted.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Blazers. And an Obi for three. Can't get it to drop. And it's Portland the other way. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
Toronto calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Down by 12. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Matisse Thybulle out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Tiny in at the 5. They get it again. Achua. He's off on the layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Lillard. Here's Sharp. 9 points for him in his last game. Up and in on the layup. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Van Vliet, the pass to Achua. Here's Benton, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, B.A., it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Both good from the line that time.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Van Vliet finds Siakam to the left wing. Here's Benton. Kicks it out to Barnes. From outside the arc. Thybulle with the board.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Pass to Sharp.
Wow!
Oh, crazy good. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Okay, right now, put this kid in the dunk contest. I mean, Sharp can really put on a show. Ooh, fun to watch.
Now another view of that incredible Mobile One drive.
I love it, making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Lillard. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Grant against Siakam. Pass to Benton. And here's Barnes. Now Siakam. Here's Benton. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now here's Thybulle. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Benton. And here's Van Vliet. Puts it up. And again, no good by Toronto. Outside Thybulle. Here's Sharp. He's got 11. Grant with it. Guarded by Van Vliet. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Barnes. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Portland.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Grant. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Siakam does a great job of contesting and altering shots. That time gets the block.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Barnes against Thybulle. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sharp. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Nurkic is checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Thybulle. Van Vliet against Lillard. Pass to Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby with it. Shoots over Simons. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
Simons outside. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Barnes. Nurkic against Pirtle. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Simon's shot is good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. And here's Anunoby. He's covered by Simons. Clock at 6. From deep. Anunoby can't get it to go.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Van Vliet, the pass to Boucher, looking to win the run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Boucher. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Boucher drops them both.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Simons outside. Back to Lillard. To the right side. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly.
We need you to get.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Poeltl in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. VanVleet against Lillard. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. The Raptors shooting a low 30% from the floor. Pass to Siakam. And it's rejected. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Sharp. He's got 11. Just 5 to shoot. Good. Sharp's got 13.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Barnes finds VanVleet. Now here's Poeltl. The D's right on him. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Ooh, poked away. Here we go. Here's Thibault.
Toronto foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
Shooting for Portland, Matisse Thybulle. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA, they take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Here's Tiny. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Now Barnes. Back to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And it's Thybulle missing.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
Van Vliet misses.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down. That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Toronto calls time here.
It was so bad to see Damian Lillard, one of the most durable players of the past decade, to miss so much of the 2021-22 season.
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Benton in for Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Here's Siakam. And again, Toronto no good. And for a player like Lillard, who never missed significant time, an injury like that can pose challenges, Smitty.
But he embraced it, B.A. It was a time to step back, evaluate his game, and get his mind fresh. Sometimes a reset like that can make a great player like Dame even better.
4 on the clock. From deep. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Grant. Grant's got 11 points.
And he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
Pass to Barnes. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And Lillard gets it to go.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Anunoby. To the inside, Achua uses the glass on the layup.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
The Trailblazers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Now Thybulle, he's guarded by Barnes. Here's Sharp. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation. Big group substitution here for Toronto. Pirtle's checked in for Achua. Pascal Siakam comes in for Boucher. Scotty Barnes is checked in for Porter Jr. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Banton. Pass to Tiny. Now here's Lillard. Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Poeltl.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Poeltl. Wonderful timing right there.
Taking a look at the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Tiny in at the center, filling out the middle. Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Over Lillard. Van Vliet misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Sharp. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals, honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
Tough to contain Siakam around the rim. He has underrated strength.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Martin, he's checked in for Sharp. So he gets them both.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
For 3, here's Lillard. Hits the trifecta.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Toronto's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Flynn. On the wing, Barton. Siakam left side. Over Grant. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Barton. And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
The Raptors have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Pass to Flynn. Back to Barton. No good on the shot, and it's Portland the other way. Now here's Grant. He's covered by Siakam. And here's Thybulle. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Damian Lillard is such an intelligent playmaker. He sees an opening and dishes the ball.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Flynn. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
That one's off.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New York.
So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time.
Last year I made 7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. Last year I made 7 million, didn't have to do a single show. Should I tune my up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey, that's the perks you get from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these raps, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Gave my little bro a quick 50 piece, he got the whole and I've been stacking up all these assets, can be conducting any bad business. Like, whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big homie, hey, I can't ever slip homie. My mama might flip on me. Like, whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer.
Stay focused on your workout.
The legend grind this year was actually pretty meant for what I do, because my favorite game mode on the game is actually the one score. So the 100,000 points went very well with that.
Wait, so you're telling me a chunk of your 100,000 points came from 1v1 games?
We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But Greg, do you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Cole is out there with Wendell Carter, and it's Isaac into the small forward. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. Pass to Bull. Suggs in the corner. Clock at 6. From about 16. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
The Magic shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That's good from Isaac.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
And both free throws good for Isaac.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Now, here's Sharp. He had 15 points last outing. Yes, that goes in.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Isaac. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Thibault sends it back.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Isaac goes in, and Isaac throws it down.
And look how fluid Isaac moves. It's like watching a guard, terrific at penetrating and using those long strides to get to the rim.
Now, here's Sharp. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Fires it up. And Portland again with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Fultz. Last game out, we saw him pour in 42.
And Fultz can pretty much score from any area, even inside when the D's all over him. Love how composed he is.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thanks, David. Count that one.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. It's a three-point game. The pass to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Isaac. And Thibault sends it back.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Isaac against Grant. With the floater. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish. An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running, Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Now, here's Grant. Over in the corner, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the...
The Magic trail by 3. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Markelle Fultz. Jonathan Isaac is out there at Bol. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Anthony in at the 2. Portland's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Tiny, and Portland again with the bucket. Anthony with it. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Fultz. Here's Bol. Here's Carter. Knocks it down from 7 feet.
It's not every player who can convert against defense that tight. Tip your cap to Carter for being able to finish without an inch of airspace.
Here's Sharp. And it's good, assisting on the play was Lillard. Sharp's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Nice vision from the youngster Sharp that time.
Outside Anthony. Passes it to Isaac. Back to Anthony. Pass to Carter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
That's good from Carter.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season, and in 2021 the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
Isaac outside. Back to Anthony. Latrey. The shot that time, not on target. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, here's Grant. Defense is right there. Here's Tiny. Grant trying to break free. And the basket by Tiny. And now a 10-point Portland lead. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
Well, I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan. And he is relentless in his attack.
Anthony on the wing. Can they get it? No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. To the middle. Grant. That's good. Grant's got his first points of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Bull. He's covered by Grant. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Carter. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter. Trailblazers leading by 13. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
His game starts with the three. Lillard shooting opens up the rest of everything that he can do offensively.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Now the pass to Anthony. Shoots over Simon. And he can't bank that one in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Tiny. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Here's Anthony. Fires for 3. Tiny grabs the board. Tiny's got his 5th rebound in this one.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Anthony kicks to Isaac. Pass to Carter. Inside. Anthony can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Anfernee Simon. The Magic also changing it up. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Bull. And it's Gary Harris in for Jonathan Isaac. Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Sharp, the pass to Tiny. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And it's good for 2.
And how about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
There's the pass to Sharp. Down low. From 6 away, the rebound by Bitadze. The Magic trail by 18. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony can't hit.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And Lillard gets it to go.
You love the way Lillard moves the ball and uses his body to shield it as he gets in there and gets bumped.
Outside Anthony. Drives to the hoop. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers controlling the game and finish.
53. The Magic, 33.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
In at the guard spots, Lillard.